The first ever criminal trial of a former U.S. president is one step closer to proceeding. Today, a New York judge denied Donald Trump's request to dismiss criminal charges stemming from hush money paid to an adult film star.
The judge set jury selection in a Manhattan courtroom for next month. CBN's Hillary Powell has been following the developments. Hillary, this, to be clear, is just one of multiple criminal cases against Trump seeing movement this week.
That's right, John. Tracking two Trump cases today. The New York case one you mentioned, another in Georgia where all eyes were actually on Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, who testified about her romantic relationship with a special prosecutor she hired to lead the 2020 election interference case against Donald Trump. Now, Willis selected a man she admits she had a relationship with to prosecute Trump in that case. If the judge says Willis is disqualified, that could delay this Georgia case, and there are many legal issues in front of the president right now, but we at least got to hear from him in this New York case.
I'm going to have to sit here for months on a trial. I think it's ridiculous. It's unfair.
Former President Donald Trump addressed cameras after a judge ruled his first criminal trial is set to start March 25th. Trump pleaded not guilty to nearly 36 counts of falsifying business records and accusations he tried to hide a relationship with Stormy Daniels and his attempt to buy her silence. He wanted the case dismissed, arguing it's politically motivated.
They want to rush it because they want to get it desperately before the election.
No cameras were in that courtroom, but a separate case in Atlanta is playing out publicly, where a Fulton County judge overseeing Trump's Georgia election interference case required a special hearing on misconduct allegations leveled against Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and prosecutor Nathan Wade.
Let's start back in 2019.
Yep.
So you and Mr. Wade met in October 2019 at a conference?
That is correct.
Okay.
And I think in one of your motions you tried to implicate I slept with him at that conference, which I find to be extremely offensive.
I think it's possible that the facts alleged by the defendant could result in disqualification. I think an evidentiary hearing must occur.
Willis admits to a personal relationship with Wade, but denied any financial conflict of interest that would disqualify her from the case. In tense testimony, Trump's lawyer questioned Wade for 2 hours.
When did your romantic relationship with Ms. Willis begin?
2022.
When in 2022?
Early 2022.
So you were appointed in November of 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
A former friend and co-worker of Willis also testified she witnessed Willis's personal relationship with Wade before he was hired in Trump's Georgia election interference case.
And did you observe them do things that are common among people having a romantic relationship?
Yes.
Such as, can you give us an example?
Hugging, kissing, just affection.
Trump and several co-defendants accused Willis of benefiting financially from the relationship. The former president acknowledges his court proceedings complicate the election.
How do you plan on campaigning while you're in court?
We want delays. Obviously, I'm running for election. How can you run for election and be sitting in a courthouse in Manhattan all day long?
Now back to the Georgia case. Trump and 18 others pleaded not guilty to all charges for alleged efforts to overturn results, again, of the 2020 presidential election.